This morning, a controversial speaker on campus. Hear what Ben Shapiro told students last night and hear from the protesters outside.
Plus, a new push to make meals at school free for Wisconsin students. Who's backing the new bill?
All right, a little bit cooler this morning, about 10 to 15 degrees cooler. It should be dry today, but you know some showers tracking across Iowa. Those will be reaching us later today. We'll track it for you coming up.
Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Thanks for waking up with us. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Leah Lynchide.
I'm Chris Stanford. Kelly Slivka's got your forecast. So, Kelly, you were right on about the wind yesterday. Strong gusts.
Super
Are we going to
breezy.
see any of that wind today?
I think I had my neighbor's leaves went right back in my yard. So.
Oh, buddy.
Yeah, more raking to do. And today's going to be the day to do it because we're not going to have as much wind. It is a little bit cooler. Tomorrow we're going to have to deal with some rain. But right now we're looking at quiet weather. And I tell you what, I'm going to touch my computer here just a second to get this lined up. But we are looking at some rain that'll be spreading in later tonight. But right now it's temperatures I have been in the 40s across all of Dane County. And it's a cooler start to the morning with that north wind, about 5 miles per hour, 43 right now in Cross Plains, 42 in Madison, also Stoughton, 42 in Cottage Grove. So we're running about 10 to 15 degrees cooler in most areas, but we've had some clearing in southwestern areas of the state, and that's why it's 15, 20, 23 degrees cooler in Boscobel. Right now, calm winds in Madison, at least the last report, up there at around 9 to 10 miles per hour, coming in and out of the north. And that's going to keep our temperatures closer to our average for this time of the year as we get up to 50. Showers develop late tonight. This will be after midnight. That'll continue into Wednesday. Then we're dry but cool for the rest of the week. So mix of clouds and sun for our Tuesday as temperatures climb up close to 50. A little bit more cloud cover before that sun goes down as temperatures start to cool back a little bit later on this evening. Cooler day, temperatures near 50, but that's right where we should be for this time of the year. We'll track those showers later tonight, coming up in about 15 minutes.
Okay, Kelly, thank you very much. Another visit to campus from controversial commentator Ben Shapiro is in the books this morning.
His remarks took a hard pro-Israel stance that some call Islamophobic on the conflict in the Middle East. Our Armand Rahman caught up with a group that invited him to campus and the counter-protesters who called his language divisive.
It's a tale of two different communities here at the Memorial Union on UW campus. Inside, conservative speaker Ben Shapiro speaking to a group estimated to be in the thousands, and meanwhile outside a group saying that Ben Shapiro and his views are not welcome.
Madison to Palestine. Occupation is a crime.
Young Americans for Freedom organized Shapiro's visit. They say conservatives across the country are being unfairly treated on college campuses.
We wanted to bring a prominent conservative speaker to show that conservatives are here on campus. We're strong, we're loud, we promote conservative values.
Counter-protesters gathered outside say they banded together
because of his divisive language, having discussions with the community about what we can do to make sure that our campus is safe, our community is safe, and all of the communities that are affected by his rhetoric are safe.
Since the October 7th attacks on Israeli soil, Shapiro has routinely taken to social media against Hamas and claims there are many on the left in the United States who support them.
It is not quote-unquote Islamophobia to point out that defending Hamas is repulsive, or that a peculiarly small number of Muslims seem to be dissociating from Hamas or calling for their surrender.
Counter-protesters say that kind of rhetoric is dangerous.
At the end of the day, there's a genocide going on in Palestine, and so protesting a genocide shouldn't equate with terrorism, in my opinion.
During his remarks, Shapiro took aim at a statement from the UW Dean of Students, which he called vague. In it, the dean specifically talked to student groups about religious, financial, and health support for those affected by, quote, recent acts of violence in Israel and the Palestinian territories.
No one could tell what those acts of violence were or who had perpetrated them, and so Hamas fans must be given moral credibility. The university wouldn't want to come down too hard on the side of civilization. That might look discriminatory.
The leader of Young Americans for Freedom tells me that any, quote, disruptors inside the event will be asked to leave. However, organizers of the protests out here tell me they have no desire to be inside with that group. For now, outside Memorial Union, Armand Rahman, News 3 Now.
Shapiro last visited campus in 2016. That stop was also met with protests.
Meanwhile, today marks 1 month since the deadly Hamas attack on Israel. In Jerusalem, 30 candles were lit to symbolize the 30 days that have passed. Pictures of the more than 200 hostages taken by Hamas were also projected onto the sides of buildings. In Gaza, Israeli defense forces say they've encircled Gaza City and have taken control of a Hamas compound there with its network of tunnels. Meanwhile, Hamas says more than 10,000 people have died in Israeli airstrikes. The United Nations says it's been the deadliest war in history for its personnel.
Gaza is becoming a graveyard for children. More United Nations aid workers have been killed than in any comparable period in the history of our organization.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu continues to dismiss calls for a ceasefire, saying it will only happen if Hamas releases its hostages. He's also commenting on what happens after the war, saying Israel will be responsible for security in the Gaza Strip, quote, indefinitely.
5 Republican candidates will take the stage tomorrow night in Miami for the 3rd GOP presidential debate. The lineup includes former New Jersey Governor Chris Christie, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy, and South Carolina Senator Tim Scott. This is the 3rd debate in a row frontrunner Donald Trump will skip. Speaking of the former president, Mr. Trump was back in court Monday testifying in the $250 million civil fraud case against him and his company. Donald Trump's outbursts at one point prompted the judge to tell his lawyers to control him. Trump and other defendants, including his children, have already been found liable for fraud in the case. The remainder of the trial will help determine how much Trump will have to pay in penalties.
The numbers don't lie. And Mr. Trump obviously can engage in all of these distractions, and that is exactly what he did.
This is a scam.
He's not backing down.
The Attorney General's office is also looking to bar Trump and his children from doing business in the state of New York.
An update now. Charges are officially dismissed against the former Village of McFarland president, Bradley Zaboter, who was accused of child sexual assault. He'd been charged with child sexual assault against a minor under 13. Zaboter was originally charged back in June. The move for dismissal came from the DA's office on Friday. Prosecutors determined the case couldn't be proven beyond a reasonable doubt. Zaboter's attorney says the dismissal comes after the DA's office was given additional evidence that helped prove his innocence.
New developments now in the murder of 15-year-old Kaisha Miller. Police say they have recovered the car that was used during the murder. Surveillance video from October 10th shows 4 people getting out of that car and shooting multiple guns. A 5th person stayed inside the vehicle. Police recovered nearly 50 shell casings that night. So even with this development, the search for her killers continues. Officers are still taking tips. If you have any information that may help, call Crime Stoppers at the number on your screen at 608-266-6014.
At the state capitol this morning, a new bill hopes to give students free meals. The bill would use state funding to provide free breakfast and lunch to all public school students. This was actually the case during the pandemic when the USDA created a program to pay for student meals. That program ended, though, back in June of 2022. This new bill is gaining support from hundreds of organizations around the state, signaling its popularity.
The Healthy School Meals for All Coalition has over 300 members across the state. Organizations and people representing everything from school nurses to parents, parent organizations, social workers, obviously food service workers, educators, but people who understand that kids who are hungry cannot learn and that our kids are worth it.
Health professionals say the bill would be a big step forward in the fight against food insecurity. It would also give Wisconsin students one less thing to worry about.
November is Lung Cancer Awareness Month, and our local doctors want us to know who's at risk. Lung cancer is the 2nd most common cancer in the U.S. Doctors say the best way to defend against it is being proactive. That includes early screening, especially for high-risk individuals. Screenings recommended annually for those between the ages of 50 and 80, people who have been smoking for 20 years or longer, and people who smoke now or have even quit in the past 15 years.
It's really one of the better screening methods that we have in medicine. So that's one of the major advances in lung cancer care. And so we're wanting to make sure that people are aware of it, to get screened if they're eligible, and to hopefully make some impact on this terrible disease.
The American Lung Association says when the disease is detected too late, chances of survival plummet to only 7%. If you're looking to get screened for lung cancer, know that the process is quick and painless. You can start by reaching out to your primary care doctor for a risk assessment.
6:09 on your Tuesday. Kelly's keeping an eye on your first warn forecast. Kelly, are we done with 60s, you think, for the year?
Not sure yet. You know, we can still get warm, but usually it doesn't last very long.
Fingers crossed it comes back.
You know, I mean, actually next week looks pretty warm. So.
Yeah, today a lot cooler than yesterday. Talking about a big temperature change.
Yeah, 10 to 15 degrees cooler. Yesterday we were in the mid-60s. We also are tracking some rain showers. We'll have that first warn forecast coming up.
Plus, all in good taste. This morning, we're live in the 608 giving you an option here on Madison's west side called Crisp and Green. We'll talk about their wellness opportunity here in the community next.
What you see is important. That makes quality eye care important too. Get personalized care from experienced optometrists at Shopko Optical. Better eye care. You'll see. Don't need glasses? See us for your contacts and save on your annual supply.
At Foster Funeral and Cremation Services, we honor legacies. Let us take care of the arrangement so you can focus on saying goodbye. Veteran-owned and operated. Experience exceptional care and affordable service with Foster Funeral and Cremation Services.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day. Stretch the weekend. Haul or tow just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Now lease a built Ford Tough F-150 STX for $399 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
Your wedding day. Your love. Your style. Your celebration. Your wedding place. Discover the Madison Club, the city's premier wedding venue, featuring multiple unique spaces, stunning lake views, and award-winning cuisine. Spring wedding specials now available.
Our phones keep us constantly connected.
Please switch to airplane mode.
But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? Introducing Us Mode, a mode that makes our phones less distracting, so we can focus on quality time. So the notifications we get are the ones that matter. So we're never distracted from what's most important. Visit US Cellular in-store or online to set up Us Mode for free, even if you're not a customer. US Cellular, built for us.
Hold it! Imagine a world with no drama.
I haven't signed Jody's card yet.
Ordering promotional products guaranteed to create memorable moments is an easy mission at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
Bananas are only 39 cents a pound at Hy-Vee. That's not a sale price. That's the price with the Hy-Vee Perks membership. And 39 cents a pound is not just the price today or this week. It's the Perks price every day. With the Hy-Vee Perks membership, you can save on hundreds of products store-wide every time you shop. And count on Perks prices to stay the same. So if you want to pay less for bananas every day, sign up for Hy-Vee Perks. It's free and easy.
Time is running out. Shopko Optical can help maximize your vision benefits and FSA dollars before they expire. Get a comprehensive eye exam and discover your new style. Call Shopko Optical or visit shopko.com to schedule your exam.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
A new fast food restaurant in the 608s offering up some healthier options along with some community partnerships.
Josh Breider is live on Madison's west side with the story this morning. Everything that you have shown so far, Josh, looks delicious.
Oh my gosh, yeah, and we can tell you it was delicious because Mark and I are already down both of our salad bowls. Even Mark's giving the thumbs up here, guys. We're talking about Crisp and Green. They've been open for a couple of months now, but this is one of the newest options when it comes to healthy food on the go. Lily Phillips is one of the co-founders this morning. Lily, good morning.
Good morning.
Oh my gosh, so those bowls are fantastic, and it's all about being all in good taste for you guys.
Yeah, exactly. Everything we do, whether it's, creating these awesome bowls or the experience that you get across the counter or our wellness events, or the fact that, unlike a lot of fast casual, you just want to get in and out. You don't want to hang out. We really want to make it feel like a place where you can sit down and enjoy your lunch with friends.
And this is going to be a healthy option for you, too.
Yes.
And one is probably that's going to be a big favorite here in Wisconsin. What are you going to whip up now?
Okay, this is brand new for fall. This is our chicken bacon ranch. This is for every guy that says, I'm not a salad guy. This
is the
will
one.
make you a salad guy or gal. So this is going to be one of our salads. This is no grain in this one. We start with our mixed greens and romaine. And again, for those people that say, I don't want that other one, we can do all romaine. You just let us know. Then we're going to do our pickled onions. These we pickle in-house, just like all of our ingredients, made and cut every day from whole produce, made from scratch. And then cucumber, tomato, and then we do a half of an avocado, which gives it a really nice creaminess. And then, of course, what's a chicken bacon ranch without bacon?
Gotta have the bacon.
That's right. So get that on there. And then we do a blackened chicken thigh for this one. So this has a really nice crispiness to that. So that is special for this particular salad. And then, of course, we toss it up with what else but ranch.
Ranch, gotta have the ranch.
That's right. And this ranch is actually one of our lowest calorie dressings.
Well, there we go.
I think a lot of people are surprised by, but it doesn't taste that way. So you're just gonna have to come and see for yourself. But we'll toss that up and put it all nicely here in a bowl. And the other thing too is we have some really, really good bread that we can add on to. So I'll give you a slice of that as well, so you can enjoy that with some salad. If you snuck a fork this time, I'm not sure if you did, but.
I'm a little full. I think I'm gonna have to give myself a few minutes here.
Yes. I should have warned you on that.
Oh, that looks fantastic. My producer Shane is in my ear saying that he calls this one already, but take a look at that. What I also love about this is it's not just about food, and we know this in life, right? You gotta have the wellness aspect of it. You guys have local partnerships with area fitness experts.
Yes.
Every second Saturday of the month. So
Yes.
this Saturday you have one.
This Saturday you have one at 9:30, and to register you just go, I think it's on your website or crispandgreen.com/events, save your spot. It's great because you're not the new kid. Everybody's the new kid there, right? So you can try something different, get an awesome workout, and be a part of the community. Get outside. We do them right now. It's still warm enough, so we'll do them outside, but in the winter we do them inside too. We move all the tables out of the way, which is great, and then you can grab a complimentary agua fresca from us. It's our house-made fruit and water infusion, or stay a little bit longer for lunch.
Oh, sounds wonderful. Lily, thank you so much. We appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Again, the chicken bacon ranch right here, guys. I love this aspect of the fact that they're focusing on not just healthy food, but also fitness, because we know you have to have both of those in order to have that healthy lifestyle, guys, especially here in Wisconsin, that chicken bacon ranch. Shane, we'll wrap this up and bring it back to you, buddy.
Looks great. Looks really good. Thanks, Josh.
I want some of that. Shane, share. Remember to let Josh know what inspires you in the 608. You can reach out to him on social media or shoot him an email. Chris, Shane, and I really like to have snacks. So if it involves food, send it this way.
We're very hungry people. Say that. 6:17, let's kick it out to Kelly on the patio. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, good morning, guys. Nice, cool morning for us this morning. We actually have had some clearing here in the on the backyard here on the southwest side of Madison. And with that clearing, it is quite a bit cooler than yesterday. You need the jacket all day long. You can see that the sun's coming up earlier now as we are back into standard time after the we set the clocks back 1 hour. We are looking at temperatures near 50. That's pretty close to our average right now of 49. Sun will be up at 6:40, but we are already getting some of that daylight out here this morning. Now, we are cooling down over the next few days, going through the rest of the week into the week, and we're going to be running below average. But take a look what happens next week. Noticing these temperatures continue to climb through the 50s, could be in the upper 50s by next Friday. So even though we're going to be cooling down for the end of the week into the weekend, we do have hope for some milder temperatures, looks like next week. All right, today we'll look at variably cloudy skies. We'll occasionally get some clearing, then some clouds will roll on through, then get some clearing, then more cloud cover. That'll be the trend all day long until we get to the evening. That's when the clouds will pretty much win out. Temperatures this evening in the 40s. Should be dry if you have any outdoor plans. No problems this evening. It won't be until after midnight, especially southwestern Wisconsin, as we get toward 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning in the Madison area. Waking up to some rain showers tomorrow morning. It's not going to be consistent. It's not going to be widespread, but at least some scattered activity. Starting to taper off as we get in the noon hour, but can't rule out a few showers lingering, kind of nuisance showers in the afternoon and even into the early evening. So cooler today with temperatures in the around 50. We'll be in the upper 40s to around 50 tomorrow. And then we'll see mid to upper 40s later in the week with that rain chance tonight. All right, the system that will bring us some rain right now is off to the west. That's going to be tracking to our north, so that'll put us in line for some showers, but we're not expecting a whole lot of rain. I think the more solid area of rain is going to be to the north. Maybe 1/10 of an inch of rain here in Madison, lesser amounts to the west, maybe 1/10 to 1/4 of an inch, but this is not going to be a big rain event for us by any means. where they have had clearing all night long. It's quite a bit cooler there in Boscobel and Viroqua in the 30s. We're at 42 in Madison, 45 in Janesville, even in western parts of Dane County, down to 33 in Cross Plains, Sauk City at 35, 35 in Wanakee. A little bit of cloud cover areas to the east. That's why it's 41 right now in Sun Prairie and Cottage Grove. So looking at variably cloudy skies today with the rain chance holding off till after midnight tonight. Rain tomorrow morning primarily, but even a few showers lingering in the afternoon. Then you see those temperatures drop even further. But we do get back to sunshine by Friday into the weekend. Looks dry. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s, overnight lows in the low 30s.
Basketball season is finally back. The Badgers missed the NCAA tournament last year and enter 2023 with 3 things: a vengeance, a lot of returners, and some excellent newcomers. Bucky was at home last night hosting Arkansas State. First half, Nolan Winter dumps it down to transfer guard A.J. Storr. Money, big things in store for number 2. He finishes with 15 points. And then later in the game, Stephen Crowell showing big men, well, they can pass too. The 7-footer finds a cutting John Blackwell who gets it to go. Badgers, they're up big at this point. And then later in the first half, Chucky Hepburn leading the break, turns on the Jets and finishes at the rim. The offense was firing on all cylinders last night. The Badgers scored a Kohl Center record 105 points and won their season opener. Staying on the hardwood, the Bucks last night were in action taking on the Nets in Brooklyn. Tight game in the fourth quarter. Time for Giannis to take over. Dame finds the freak who drives for the big bucket, and the Bucks take a 121-119 lead. And then next possession, same thing. Lillard finds the freak who just wills his way to the rim. Count it. Bucks beat Brooklyn on the road. 129-125 is your final. Yesterday afternoon, Craig Counsell reportedly signed a new deal to become the next manager of the Chicago Cubs. Counsell is the Brewers' winningest manager in franchise history, and while fans were prepared for the skipper to possibly go elsewhere, no one expected him to go to Chicago. The Mets and the Guardians, both of whom had meetings with Counsell, were considered favorites to hire the Whitefish Bay alum, but in a shocking move, Counsell signed with Chicago, inking a 5-year, $40 million deal to become the highest paid manager in baseball by a pretty large margin. That's your morning sports fix. Have a terrific Tuesday.
You too. Thanks, Andrew. Still ahead, if you're looking for a new spot to travel, we've got a list of some of the top ones for 2024.
We're back after this.
The First Warn Weather Team takes you beyond the barometer, only on News 3 Now.
At Lawton Cates, justice means helping with your medical bills, standing up to the insurance company, and demanding compensation for lost time at work. And there's never a fee until we deliver results for you. Your life counts. Lawton Cates.
We keep this love in a photograph. We made these memories for ourselves, where our eyes are never closing, our hearts are never broken. Time's forever frozen still. So you can keep me inside the pocket of your ripped.
The spring could just break. Precision is there to help.
We have fully stocked vehicles to fix any problem you have that same day, and we are all over the Madison area.
You're just one phone call away from getting your garage door fixed today.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
This right here is confidence in a bottle.
Not only does it change you on the outside, but something in the inside, knowing that you're looking better.
It makes me feel so much more confident than I've ever felt in my life.
They are some of the hottest videos on social media. Those videos claiming to instantly get rid of bags under your eyes. Well, today we're going to see one for ourselves and let you be the judge. It's called Plexiderm, and lifestyle expert Annette Figueroa is here to tell us why she says this one is for real.
This one is for real, and I'm so excited. We even have a video, and you'll notice the model has bags underneath his eyes and some sagging, and all he uses is a small amount on a clean, dry face, and that's how easy it is.
All right, what's the active ingredient?
Okay, so it's silicates that are minerals found in shale rock, and what it does is it tightens and lifts the appearance of bags underneath your eyes, and as little as 10 minutes, no prescriptions, and very little effort. Even watching the video, this is a real, it's a model, but it's a real guy with real bags underneath his eyes.
My real true opinion is holy
Words I can't say on camera. This is absolutely unbelievable. I mean, I could feel it just lifting my skin. It was amazing. It feels good. Feels great. Looks even better.
And I did this to my father. We were at home, so we applied it to his under eye bags, and let me tell you, we were so excited. In under 10 minutes, they visibly disappeared from view, and now it is literally part of both of our daily routines. He calls me every single month saying, "Hey, Annette, I'm out of Plexiderm, please send me more." And not only does it work on the bags, it works on the appearance of crow's feet, fine lines, and wrinkles. The way you want to do it is you want to have a clean, dry face. You use a small amount because it's so powerful. You have high school reunions, you have events you want to go to, you want to look years younger, this is it.
This Thanksgiving is the best time to try Plexiderm with our starter price of only $14.95. Plus, get free shipping. Your solution is at plexidermtrial.com or call the number on your screen.
Training this morning, if you're looking for some inspiration when it comes to your next travel destination, National Geographic has a new list out. They call it the Cool List for 2024. So in the U.S., the entire states of New York and Texas made the cut. Specifically, National Geographic advises visiting New York City, Lake Placid, Niagara Falls. Half of the 30 places on Earth are in Europe, including the ruins of Pompeii and the mountains of Albania. Some other cool spots include Lima, Peru, and Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula.
So when they call it a cool list, does that mean it's a place to be?
It means your friends will think you're cool if you go
So
there.
you have a conversation.
That's what the young kids are calling stuff these days, Kelly.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Hip. It's the hip.
It's the place to be. Do you guys have anything on your list right now? Your travel list?
I'd love to go everywhere, but I haven't been out of the United States in 20 years.
Get me out of here.
I don't think I have.
I think you do. I think you do. Yeah, looking for some family destinations, that's for sure. Always in the mind. All right, Kelly's going to let us know what the rest of the week looks like in the weather department. Coming up right after this.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals. Buy a Hormel Cure 81 whole boneless ham, get a free turkey. Hy-Vee Choice Reserve Arm Roast, just $4.98 a pound. And select Coke products or AHA, $3.49 each when you buy 4. Only at Hy-Vee.
Exciting news. US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone 15 Pro with a stunning titanium design and the best iPhone camera yet. The thing that I love...
Beautiful. Now let's cue the music. Green screen and action.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Come on, man. It's titanium.
US Cellular has the amazing new iPhone.
Cut. Love it.
That felt good.
Now you can get the new iPhone 15 Pro with titanium on us. US Cellular, built for us.
We're doing everything we can to reduce our carbon footprint.
We are 100% employee owned.
We are Barnes.
'Tis the season to be jolly. Okay, too soon, but it is time to get prepared for the holidays. Barnes can take the stress out of setting up your holiday lights so you can enjoy the season. Welcome to Barnesville. From planting to tree and shrub pruning, seeding to sodding, mowing to mulching, and everything in between. Discover the Barnes difference. Get started at barnesinc.net.
Hold it!
Imagine a world with no drama.
I haven't signed Jody's card yet.
At 4imprint, finding the promotional products you need to create a memorable moment is an easy mission. Our expert team will take care of every detail to make your success a certainty. Take the drama out of ordering promotional products at 4imprint.com.
4imprint, for certain.
I had no idea laughter could be a part of my healing after Joe died. But with the Grace's grief support, I found hope, friends, and the strength to move forward.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Friends of the Middleton Performing Arts Center present The Greatest Piano Man, celebrating the world's greatest pianists and showmen, including Elton John, Billy Joel, Stevie Wonder, Liberace, and more. One night only, Saturday, November 18th. Tickets available online now.
Cobeson Buses, now hiring.
I'm Dina Noland. I drive for Cobeson Buses.
Working with Cobeson, it's definitely been great because of the flexibility. First day of school for my son, the fact that I get to bring him there and I can just park my bus right on the side and walk in. They don't mind that. They want you to be there for your family.
I've always enjoyed working with kids. The opportunity to transport them in a bus, I enjoy doing it.
Visit Cobeson.com to apply.
This week's Hy-Vee hot deals are Fritos or Cheetos, just $2.98. Hy-Vee ice cream, just $4.77. And Campbell's Chunky or Well Yes soup, just $1.48. Only at Hy-Vee.
Right now, breaking news of a robbery just into the newsroom this morning. The details of where and when it happened coming up.
Right now, we are running about 10 to 15 degrees cooler this morning, and we're tracking some rain showers. We'll have the forecast coming up.
Plus, alcohol in the arenas, how Badger fans and the university are reacting to the new edition.
Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to News 3 Now this morning. I'm Chris Stanford.
And I'm Leah Lynchide. Thanks for waking up with us. We hope you enjoyed those 60s yesterday. Bit of a change in the forecast for today.
Yeah, no shorts or short sleeves today unless you're really tough, you know. But, yeah, we got some cooler weather in the forecast today, and we're running about 10 to 15 degrees cooler this morning. That'll be the trend throughout the afternoon, so we're not going to be in the mid-60s like we hit yesterday. We'll probably be closer to 50. It's even much cooler there in Boscoville, sitting at 23 degrees cooler. Right now across Dane County, now we've had some clearing in some spots, and that's allowed the temperature to drop in Mazomanie down at 39. Same goes for Perry. Middleton at 41, Wanakee 42, Sun Prairie currently 42 degrees. So nothing drastic, but quite a bit cooler than where we were yesterday. Not a whole lot of wind right now, but it's coming in out of the north, and that's ushering in some of that cooler Canadian air for us today. That'll be with us pretty much all week long. Temperatures near 50 today, pretty close to our average. We do have a chance of rain. That'll develop late tonight after midnight, and that'll continue primarily into tomorrow morning. And then after that, we are looking at dry weather, but it will be rather cool with 40s expected later this week into the weekend. A mix of clouds and sun throughout the day today as we climb up close to 50 here early this afternoon. Later in the day, we'll see a little bit more cloud cover start to increase. That's ahead of our system. That'll bring some rain showers later tonight going into tomorrow. But otherwise, it's going to be a cooler day with a mix of clouds and sun as we get up close to 50. We'll track that rain chance for us tonight and also see how much rain we can expect coming up.
All right, Kelly Slifka, thank you very much. We start this morning with breaking news. Madison police say they're investigating a robbery at Warner Park on the city's north side.
This happened around 9:30 last night. Police say the victim was walking alone through the park. Two people walked up to him. One of them threatened him with a knife. The suspects then took the victim's wallet and tossed him to the ground. They ran away. The victim has non-life-threatening injuries. Again, no arrests have been made here in this mugging, and the investigation's ongoing. But if you have any information about what happened, Madison Police want you to give them a call at the number on your screen. You can also submit an anonymous tip through Madison Area Crime Stoppers.
This morning, Dane County's newly amended 2024 budget is headed to County Executive Joe Parisi's desk. The Board of Supervisors voted to approve amendments to the budget last night. It's just shy of $790 million. It includes money for a proposed homeless shelter and funding for the county's CARES program. That sends mental health professionals to some 911 calls instead of police. The new budget does include an increase on property taxes for Madison residents. Supervisors say it's an average of just under $150. Board Chair Patrick Miles is in support of the new budget. He released a statement that says in part, quote, "The amendments push the board's priorities further, particularly regarding crisis care services, affordable housing, and the needs of youth and families." We're also hearing from Jeff Wiegand, who voted against it. He says the budget sets a record for spending for a second straight year. His statement reads in part, quote, "While I understand that any budget requires compromise, this budget simply had too many issues for me."
Continuing coverage now of the funding showdown between state lawmakers and the UW system. The Board of Regents will consider the system president's workforce development plan this Thursday. That $32 million proposal focuses on engineering, nursing, data sciences, business, and finance. This was money that was originally meant to be spent on diversity, equity, and inclusion. But a Republican-controlled committee in the legislature said it wouldn't let the university have the money unless it were spent elsewhere. The next time you go to a Badger game at the Kohl Center, you're going to be able to do something you never could before. The stadium is now selling booze.
Our Shane Hogan is here this morning. He looked at what's being offered and some concerns with alcohol in the arenas. Good morning, Shane.
Hey, good morning, Leah. Good morning, Chris. Yeah, for the first time outside of the suite level, Badger fans can now enjoy an alcoholic drink at the Kohl Center and LeBron Arena this year. The fans I talked to, well, they're excited for the change.
Enjoy the game.
Beer and basketball. A combo many in Wisconsin are familiar with, but one most folks haven't been able to experience while actually watching the Badgers in person.
First beer at the Kohl Center, I am pretty excited about it.
This year, fans in attendance at the Kohl Center and LeBron Arena will finally be able to enjoy an alcoholic drink while watching their favorite teams.
Yeah, it's Wisconsin, a little early happy hour depending on the start of the game, a little post-dinner drink. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you.
It's something Badger fans have wanted for a while, and the university agrees.
What we've heard from our fans is having the ability to purchase alcohol is sort of become an expectation.
And you do it at Brewer games and Packer games and other college events. So yeah, I think it's good for Wisconsin.
Here's what you can expect next time you visit. You can pick from beer, hard seltzers, wine, and other non-alcoholic options. You can buy up to 2 alcoholic drinks at a time. However, you can't buy all event long. For basketball, sales end middle of the second half. For hockey, it's the start of the third period. And for concerts, it's roughly an hour before the show ends.
As a Wisconsin fan, you know, it's nice to have a cold drink during a game, but now that they're finally doing it, I think it's a good move on their part.
Here's how it works.
You can just walk up and select your beverage of choice and then walk over to one of these self-scanning kiosks, place your item. It'll scan it for you. It goes through a whole menu of options here for checking out.
Those kiosks will be staffed full-time to check IDs on site. That's exactly what the advocacy group Mothers Against Drunk Driving wants to hear.
For college, it is a little different because you're going to have a lot more underage people there. I think as long as the university is really carding hard and making sure that underage people aren't getting access to alcohol.
Still, they have concerns.
I do think there is a responsibility from the alcohol vendors in the arena to not overserve. We kind of have the same statement across the board, just don't drive impaired.
That's where UWPD comes in.
We practice what's called behavior-based policing, so what we're watching for is problems.
Officers are upping their presence at games and events, checking in with the student body and looking for fake IDs. They're also increasing patrols post-game and teaming up with the university to promote the Kohl Center fan text line. It's a number fans can use to report incidents inside the arena.
Not just alcohol related, but any type of thing that might disrupt your game day experience.
UWPD actually thinks these sales could lead to a safer solution.
People come from close by bars and really kind of preload before they come to events. So we've certainly experienced alcohol issues in the past, and hopefully this doesn't make things any worse. In fact, maybe they get a little bit better.
That familiar combo of beer and basketball is now a reality at UW. Now, with the sales happening at the Kohl Center and LeBron, you might be wondering, what does that mean for Camp Randall? I just want to drink a beer at Camp Randall. Well, the university kind of declined to comment, saying right now they're just focused on things, excuse me, at the Kohl Center and LeBron. So we'll see what that means, but we were there for that first game. Things were going smooth. You go up, you get your beer. I mean, it's a nice process.
What's a can of beer cost these days at?
Yeah, I would expect to pay $10 minimum.
And then I have to ask, are you on the team?
What, because of my height?
Look how tall he is compared to me.
I have to take off this tight coat.
I should be standing.
No, I wish, but no.
You look athletic, sir.
Well, I'll take that as a compliment.
Good reporting. Thank you, Shane.
Yep.
6:38, let's check in with Kelly now and your first warn forecast. Hey, Kelly.
Yeah, it is a cooler start to our morning. Temperatures in the lower 40s. We are tracking some rain showers that'll be affecting us by tomorrow morning. We'll have it for you coming up, the first warn forecast.
And all in good taste this morning, we're live in the 608 at Crisp and Green on Madison's west side. We're going to show you how they're focusing on wellness in the community and just how tasty this food is.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We do the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $200 at Walmart, over $300 at LensCrafters, and over $200 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
Are you tired of living with that awful joint pain in your knees, hips, back, and shoulder? Ready to get your life back? Call QC Kinetics now, the nation's leader in regenerative medicine. These non-invasive treatments harness your body's own healing power to restore and repair damaged joint tissue. No drugs, no downtime, no surgery. Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation. Learn how all-natural advanced regenerative medicine can bring you lasting relief. QC Kinetics.
It's here! Beautiful is the event you've waited for. All Shaw flooring is on sale, plus special financing for up to 48 months. Refresh your home now during the Beautiful sale. H&R Carpets and Flooring, Wanakee.
Hello, I'm Tommy Van Ness from the Tommy Van Ness Realty Group. For over a decade, thousands of people have turned to Tommy Van Ness Realty to buy or sell their home. Because we are more than your realtor, we're your partner.
If you list with us and take advantage of our extensive marketing, everyone will know your home is for sale.
The Tommy Van Ness Realty team is working hard for you. Call Tommy Van Ness today at 608-395-7375. Why settle for less? Call Tommy Van Ness.
Planning a remodel? Don't toss your cabinets, furniture, and appliances. Donate to Habitat Restore. Your items stay out of landfills while proceeds create housing solutions for hardworking families. Build a stronger community with Habitat Restore of Dane County.
Stanton Optical is the best value in eye care. We do the math, people. For $79, you get all this. That costs over $200 at Walmart, over $300 at LensCrafters, and over $200 at America's Best. When it comes to value, Stanton Optical is the top bird.
I'd say it's the Disneyland of gas stations.
And that's no lie. News 3 Now heads to Texas to give you a taste of Buc-ee's Travel Center and why it's coming north to Badger Country. Moving forward with a new Buc-ee in DeForest, Thursday on News 3 Now at 10.
Everything costs more, and families are struggling. UW Athletics and the Goodman Community Center need your help to provide 4,000 families with Thanksgiving meals.
Please consider a food or monetary gift so no one goes without a holiday dinner.
You're watching News 3 Now this morning.
Well, good morning, meteorologist Kelly Slipke out on the patio. You can see the light is out and light is up, and we are looking at some clear skies right now on the southwest side of Madison as the sun is coming up, and it's a cooler morning. Kind of a pretty picture though as we look to the east as the sun is coming up. Temperatures today up close to 50, pretty close to our average for this time of the year. Sun came up at 6:40 now, setting though at 4:42. Obviously, we were losing a lot of that daylight. We had a beautiful photo sent in from Tom in Madison. I'm not sure if this is sunrise or sunset, but a nice photo nonetheless. We'd like to see your photos as well. You can just go to channel3000.com and you can easily submit your photo, and we'd love to show those on air. Speaking of those beautiful colors, look at this. I think we're going to like this. This is our 8 to 14 day outlook. So this is taking a look out later next week into the following weekend. See, much of the country expecting above average temperatures, and this is really going to be the trend as we go through the winter season. We're back into an El Nino weather pattern, and the Climate Prediction Center is verifying this, that it looks like the northern tier of the United States is going to be above average as far as temperatures, as the polar jet stream is going to be up to the north, and the wetter conditions are going to be across the south. We're looking at pretty average precipitation this winter. Now, as in the meantime, shorter term, we're looking at partly cloudy skies this morning, a little bit more cloud cover as the afternoon wears on, up close to 50, close to where we should be for this time of the year. If you have any evening plans, no problems as far as any kind of rainfall. It'll be chilly, seasonably so. You see some of those rain showers developing over there in southeastern Minnesota, eastern Iowa. That's that chance of rain that'll be spreading in as we go through the overnight right through tomorrow morning. And that'll be with us mainly in the morning, but we can't rule out some of these showers lingering into the afternoon, even into the evening. Temperatures in the lower 50s tomorrow. So we are running about 10 to 15 degrees cooler today. As we get up close to 50, we'll be in the 40s the rest of the week, and we have that chance of rain. This will be the only opportunity for rain for a while. That'll be coming in later tonight, right through tomorrow. Then it's just dry right through the weekend, but rather chilly. Our rain system will be coming in from the west. You can see some of that rain spreading across Montana and parts of North Dakota and Canada. That's the system that's going to be moving our way and bringing us some of the rain. Our rainfall amounts, maybe 1/10 of an inch in Madison, lesser amounts to the west, maybe 1/10 to about 2/10 of an inch areas to the east. 42 right now in Madison, cooler to the west, Mineral Point at 37. Even western Dane County down close to freezing there in Cross Plains at 33, 34 in Sauk City, 36 in Oregon and also Stoughton. First warning forecast that rain develops after midnight tonight. Not an all-day rain tomorrow, but it's going to be kind of damp. You're going to have to dodge some showers just about all day long. Just a cloudy day on Thursday as we start to cool down into the mid-40s Friday, but sun returns Friday, and that'll continue into the weekend.
All right. Like the sound of that sun. Kelly Slifka, thank you very much. 6:45, a new fast food restaurant in the 608, giving you some healthier options along with some community partnerships.
Josh Breiter is live on the west side, checking it out. What do you think so far, Josh?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yes, we're giving you all the healthy options this morning when it comes to food, and we know we love healthy eating. I know we're showing you a lot of desserts usually in this program, but this morning we're giving you all what is at Crisp and Green here on Madison's west side near Westtown Mall. Lily Phillips is one of the co-founders of Crisp and Green. Lily, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thanks for waking up early with us.
Absolutely. I'm excited to show you what we have in store today.
Never too early for food, especially when it comes to healthy eating, right?
That's right. That's right. It's a great way to kick off your day. Most people come to us for lunch and dinner, but in your case, I'm going to make something great that's going to be very, very much a fuel to start your day.
And what are you going to be whipping up for us?
I am making our squash goals salad. So this is actually something that we take off the menu every spring. We bring it back. People are so mad at us when we take it off the menu, but it's full of fall flavors, as you'll see.
Awesome.
So we start with quinoa. This is a combination hybrid bowl. It's a little bit of a grain bowl meets a salad. We get the best of all the worlds there. You do a little bit of arugula, and then we do a kale. And again, if you're somebody who says, oh, I'm not a big fan of kale, let us know. We can switch it up for you. We've got apples here, so really nice, crisp, sweet apples. And then we do white cheddar. And another thing is, this is really great with Parmesan. What's great here is you can modify things. So I love that. Candied pecans. And then we do a little bit of our craisins. Again, this is totally like fall in a bowl.
I was going to say, this just tastes like fall already.
It really does. And then our roasted chicken breast. All of our proteins come in to us raw, and then we marinate them and roast them. We do all of those things that you don't want to do at home. And then finally, we do our nice, it's caramelized maple roasted butternut squash. So you'll see that we've got a lot of mix of cold and warm ingredients. So it really gives you that nice heartiness that you crave when the weather starts to turn a little bit. And then this is our apple cider pumpkin seed dressing.
Oh, yum.
All of our dressings are made from scratch. We have a ton of different options, but this one goes perfectly, again, with the apple. So we toss that all up. And then you have yourself a perfectly balanced with all the great fall flavors salad.
Oh, that looks wonderful. And what I love here is you have a couple of different options here. You obviously have the salads, you have the acai bowl.
Yes.
And also smoothies as well.
Yes, exactly. So we have acai bowls here, a bunch of different options. We've got smoothies here. Everything is whole fruit. It is all, nothing is made from concentrate. We have got no added sugar in these. They're all really, really good so that you know, can really fuel your day and have that wellness-driven day part, whether it's you come to us right away in the morning for 10:30 for a smoothie, and then we'll see you later in the afternoon for a salad.
I love that. And really the mission behind this is, you know, not only the healthy eating, you come from a personal training background as well, where it's important not only in the gym, but also with what you're consuming every day. That's just a big part of your daily life.
That's right. And we want to make it easy for people. You know, you put in all this time and effort into, you know, hours in the gym, but then you don't know how to fuel yourself outside of that. And so this is great if you're somebody who says, hey, I'm just starting a wellness journey. This is great because these are familiar flavors. These are, you know, something that feels hearty and you feel full and satisfied after. Or if you're somebody who's really, really been on a fitness journey for a long time and you've kind of mastered what your nutrition is, you know that you can come here and find something that really fits with your goals.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Lily, thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank
we
you,
appreciate it. I'm going to have a sip of this because I know this has some cold brew in it.
That's got a little cold brew.
And
Yes,
it's
it's
time
early.
for some caffeine.
Yes,
Lily,
yes.
thanks so much. You can find everything you need to know about Crisp and Green up on channel3000.com. Come give them a try. I tell you what, both Mark and I had our salad already. It filled us up. It is really good stuff. And we also have some surprises for you guys in store back at the station as well. So you know we don't like to leave you guys out, so they've packed up a hodgepodge of everything that you need to start off your day.
So Josh, are you telling me I shouldn't have that Snickers for breakfast that's sitting at my desk?
You are what you eat,
we're
right?
gonna go the other way and go healthy now.
I'm pregnant, you guys. I'm allowed to do this. Josh Prider, thanks for keeping us fed.
Hey, Josh is always looking for inspirational stories to share, new places to check out, stuff for you to do. So if you have an idea, hit him up. He's at Josh Prider TV on social media or email in the 608 at WISC-TV.com.
It's 6:49 on your Tuesday. Coming up in the morning sprint, all of the top headlines you need to know as you head out the door.
We're back after this.
Sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized Black Friday sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
DePaco Credit Union works to ensure members are well on their way to living a life worth loving. We're committed to enhancing well-being and strengthening the cooperative through programs like Thank Yous. This year, DePaco members share more than $3.3 million in thank yous by saving, borrowing, and planning for the future. When we consistently work together to boost financial well-being, we power the credit union, creating brighter community for all. Not a member? Join the movement where member ownership pays. Visit a DePaco branch or join online at depaco.com.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
Welcome back to Sam's Hot Takes. What's hot now? Spectrum One Stream. It's internet, unlimited mobile, advanced Wi-Fi, and this Zumo Stream Box free with Spectrum TV. It makes searching for shows and movies across live TV and streaming apps easy. It's streaming simplified.
Get internet for $49.99 a month, plus advanced Wi-Fi and your first line of unlimited mobile free for 12 months. Plus add Spectrum TV and get a free Zumo Stream Box for 12 months. Call 833-788-4999. Visit Spectrum.com or stop by a Spectrum store today.
When you pull up to someone's house, the first thing you see nowadays is their garage door.
Let Precision's experienced designers come to your home and help you select the perfect door for your house.
Precision is there to help.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 27%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
For 46 years straight, more of you have trusted Ford F-Series trucks to help save the day, stretch the weekend, haul, or tow just about anything, anywhere. That's because they're built Ford tough. And it's why Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks 46 years straight. And for that, we thank you. Now lease a built Ford Tough F-150 STX for $399 a month for 36 months. Only at your local Ford dealer.
FlexSteel is furniture that comforts, furniture for living, furniture with a heart of steel. Save big during our FlexSteel authorized Black Friday sale, going on now at Wanakee Furniture ETC.
Rediscover life without pain. SSM Health Orthopedics.
6:52, time for the morning sprint.
We start with breaking news. Madison police are investigating a robbery on the city's north side. It happened around 9:30 last night. Police say the victim was walking through Warner Park when two people walked up to him and threatened him with a knife. The suspect stole his wallet and then tossed him to the ground. They got away. There are no arrests this morning. The victim has non-life-threatening injuries.
Police say they've recovered the car involved in the murder of a 15-year-old Madison girl. As of last Thursday, no arrests have been made in the case. They say they can't release any more information because the investigation is ongoing. It was October 10th when someone shot and killed 15-year-old Kaisha Miller outside her apartment on Madison's Far East Side. Police recovered nearly 50 rounds at the scene.
A former Village of McFarland president accused of child sexual assault is no longer facing a charge. Dane County Court Commissioner dismissed the single count against 74-year-old Bradley Zaboter yesterday. He was scheduled to appear in court, but he didn't. The DA's office says its investigation determined the original accusations were, quote, somewhat vague and inconsistent to begin with.
Ivanka Trump will testify in the fraud case against her father's empire tomorrow. Her testimony follows the former president's own combative testimony yesterday, in which he called New York's Attorney General a political hack. At one point, the judge asked Trump's lawyers to control their client. The case could end up costing Mr. Trump $250 million in penalties and bar him and his children from ever doing business again in the state of New York. 5 Republican candidates will take the stage Wednesday night in Miami for the 3rd GOP presidential debate. Chris Christie, Ron DeSantis, Nikki Haley, Vivek Ramaswamy, and Tim Scott are on the lineup. Trump will skip the debate for a 3rd time in a row. A look at the Gaza skyline this morning, where there are new developments in the war in the Middle East. Right now, the Israel Defense Forces say they have encircled Gaza City. Israel's prime minister says his country will oversee security in Gaza for an indefinite period once the war ends. The Gaza Health Ministry says more than 10,000 people have been killed since the conflict started a month ago. This exactly 1 month since that deadly attack by Hamas, in which they killed 1,400 Israelis and took more than 200 hostage. The UW Board of Regents will consider the system president's workforce development plan this Thursday. It's a $32 million plan that targets a series of workforce divisions. It was money originally meant to be spent on diversity, equity, and inclusion offices. Republicans in the legislature say they wouldn't give the money back until UW changed what it would use the funds for. We've got a first warn traffic alert for you. Today, the northbound off-ramp from 151 onto Bristol Street will close down. Crews are doing some work on the ramp. It's unclear when that ramp will reopen, but drivers should plan to use the Windsor Street exit as an alternate route.
Check out these pictures from Madison's north side. Firefighters rescuing a dump truck driver whose vehicle flipped over. It happened at the intersection of Wheeler Road and Sherman Avenue. The passenger was able to get out of the truck, but the driver was stuck. Firefighters had to use a ladder to help the driver crawl out. Both were taken to the hospital to be checked for injuries.
Hi, good morning. Coming up on 7 o'clock, a cooler start to our morning with the north wind. We're down to 37. We did clear out, so that really allowed that temperature to drop over the last hour. We'll look at a mix of clouds and sun today as we get in the upper 40s. By the noon hour, should be getting very close to 50. As the afternoon wears on, as we get closer to the sun going down, we will see more cloud cover rolling in, but it should be dry this evening. That'll change, though, later tonight into tomorrow. Beautiful sunrise as it's coming up on the horizon now. Temperatures in the 40s most of the day, but may get close to 50 this afternoon. So about 10 to 15 degrees cooler today. A little bit wetter tomorrow, on and off showers, especially in the morning. Cooler by the end of the week, but we get back to sunshine by Friday and the weekend. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s.
Nice stretch of sun, Kelly. We like it.
Yeah.
We'll have another news and weather update in 30 minutes.